Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melissa. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Hi guys, this is the first time I've had time to record today. I've been in the office, had a few meetings. Right now I'm going to go pick up my friend Krista and we're gonna go to lunch. And then I'll probably just go home afterwards and do a few more trainings. I did one training this morning. I'm at 75%, so I only have 25% left. I think I have 4 lessons, or 3 lessons and a simulation, and then a simulator project. And then I will be lean certified and can move on to my white belt. Sorry, I'm out of breath. It's cold outside. Like, bring a tear to your eyes because there's cold wind blowing up your nostrils, kind of cold. Like, I was literally crying because it was so cold. And I made mittens in March Mitten Madness that I haven't had time to use because it hasn't been cold. And I keep forgetting to dig them out and wear them. And I was talking to Laura from Knit for Brains, and I was like, she was talking about how she lost her gloves. And I said, there's no excuse for a knitter to say they're cold. Never. I should have brought my shawl today. It's completely unprepared, but it's fine. Anyway, so I got my free Starbucks coffee today. I'm gonna go have lunch with my friend Krista, and then I don't know what the day is gonna bring me. I know that I bought movie tickets, but they haven't been delivered. I bought them using my PNC points, like my spotlight points that we get for doing like good things. And I haven't gotten the email, so if they don't come, then I may not be going to see a movie tonight after all. Just because why pay for a movie when you can see it for free? And I did some Christmas shopping today. I keep saying I'm done with Jason, and then I keep adding things. But I keep finding really great deals on stuff. And actually, one of his gifts I ordered with my points today, and I got it for free. So I'm like, it might as well, right? So, and then that triggered me to remember there were a couple other things that he wanted that are actually pretty cheap. Like, I think one thing he wants is like $30, and he's been talking about it for like a year. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get that for him too. So he's gonna have a good Christmas. Gosh darn it. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day 5. It's my birthday. If you've opened up your advent calendars, you know that I gotta go because I'm here, but I did a special colorway for today since it's my birthday. I'll see you soon. She needs another minute, so I have a minute to talk to you guys. So this book bag, we bought my niece one for school at the beginning of this year. It's what she wanted for her birthday. And I was like, I really like that, and I really want one. I told Jason that I wanted one, and we would go back for it. But then when we got to checkout, since it was back to school time, they had it buy one, get one half off. And I was like, go get me one of those because I need one. So anyway, so I did a special colorway for today because it is my birthday. It's not exactly like Christmassy, but it's my colors. So spoiler, I haven't opened it yet. I'm not going to until I finish. I need to finish knitting day 4. The only thing that I've done for day 4 so far is I did one sock stripe and like half a sock stripe on my Cozy Knitter socks. And also I'm realizing I have seen some spoilers of the Cozy Knitter yarn, and I'm realizing that although it is 24 stripes, because they're smaller stripes, they actually repeat. And so if I did one stripe a day for 24 days, I actually will not have a finished pair of socks by Christmas, because it actually takes more than 24 stripes to knit the socks, where I thought it was going to take less than, which is fine. I'm absolutely okay with that. But I'm still going to just do one stripe a day until I get to a place, and maybe those will be what I work on Christmas Day. We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll be my New Year socks, who knows. But all right, she's coming. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. I just logged off of work early because it's my birthday, and I do that. I'm eating a cookie because it's my birthday and I can do that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna FaceTime Levi, see if he can talk for a little bit. Got my knitting out. I'm gonna turn on my lamp and get started on some Advent knitting. I knit a little tiny bit this morning at work, but it's pretty busy, so I didn't get a whole lot done. Also, I was kind of sort of online shopping this morning. I bought Jason a few more things for Christmas this morning, but whatever. Can't stop, don't stop. This is why I don't start shopping early, because I know I won't stop. So if I start shopping late, there's going to be a cutoff, because I only have so much time before everything can come in. Thank you guys for all your love and support over the last couple days, especially yesterday. I'm doing so much better today. I feel like 30 pounds has just, I say 30 pounds because metaphorically speaking, I feel like that's the amount of weight that was lifted off my shoulders. Because 10 pounds was too small, 50 was too much. So I think 30 pounds is a good in between. I'm so ridiculous. Anyway, I've got jammies on because I can. We are supposed to go out later, but I can always change back. I just wanted to be comfortable. And I think I'm gonna go to Dairy Queen in a little bit and get an ice cream cake because it's my birthday and I can do that. I always want birthday cake on my birthday, but my husband's not a cake person, so he doesn't think about that. So I've decided that you create your own happiness, so I'm gonna start buying my own birthday cake. Maybe I'll make it a little tradition. I'll get a little mini ice cream cake for myself for my birthday, because ice cream cake is the only cake I want in my life. I love regular cake too, but there's something about ice cream cake. It's every year for my birthday I would ask my dad and stepmom for an ice cream cake, so that's what I want. I think I'm gonna do that. So I am just really taking inventory of how lucky I am. I always buy myself birthday gift every year. I'm going to be buying that on Friday. I'm going to get the 2 new French bags. I'm going to get the cream town bag, and then there's a, like, almost, I think it's just brown, but it almost looks kind of ginger colored. Also, French has kind of been dropping hints that they might be coming out with a new porta bin soon, which is fantastic because I need a new porta bin in my life. I think the town bags are my favorite, and the porta bins are my second favorite because I love the way they look on my shelves, and they're perfect for my advent calendars. So if I want 6 advent calendars next year, I need 2 more porta bins. It's my logic. I know they're expensive. I get so much flack from people But I don't care. I work hard for every penny I have. So if I want to spend an extravagant amount on a project bag, then I'm going to spend an extravagant amount on a project bag. I don't feel bad about it. Also, I haven't been buying yarn. So the only yarn I have purchased in the past couple months has been all self-striping. Well, of course, minus Rhinebeck, because that was crazy. But since I've been back from Rhinebeck, the only yarn I have purchased is I purchased a sweater quantity from Primrose that I actually wanted to get while I was in Rhinebeck, but I just felt too overwhelmed to shop for a second sweaters quantity. So I just did it online when I got back because they were having free shipping. So it was almost like purchasing in Rhinebeck because I didn't have to pay for the shipping. So I purchased that. I think I purchased some nomadic yarns. I think 1 or 2 of her Harry Potter colorways. And then I purchased the new Felici that came out. But other than that, I have not been purchasing yarns. So, but I have been purchasing a lot of fringe bags. So apparently fringe bags for me is the new yarn. And honestly, anytime I see a project I want to make, I just dye up the yarn now. And I'm really proud that I do that because I'm becoming more confident and more satisfied in my yarn dyeing skills and in the yarn that I produce, enough so that that's all I've been wanting to knit with. So I think it's really fantastic when you get to that point as a dyer, and I'm happy that I finally got to that point because I felt weird before knitting with my own yarn. It felt biased almost, which I don't know why I ever felt that way because my yarn's amazing and there's no reason why I shouldn't knit with it. So there's that. But anyway, so I know yesterday's vlog was very heavy at the end and I apologize for anybody. I hope that it wasn't triggering for anybody. But guys, I feel so much better today. I think sometimes you just have to let it out, and I let it out in completely the wrong way, completely the wrong time, and I definitely apologize for the things that I did and said in those moments, which doesn't excuse it or make it okay. But I think there comes a point in time where you have to learn to, like, I need to be more assertive. Because if I'm more assertive, then I'm setting expectations with the relationships in my life, and boundaries will be set and not crossed over, and then I can learn to communicate better in the moment, what I'm feeling in that moment, instead of keeping it inside and keeping it bottled up and then exploding like Mentos and Coke, like, cause that's what happened last night and I'm embarrassed about it. I'm not proud of it. I was very angry at myself afterwards, but today I woke up. I didn't wake up in a great mood. I was still had like that like moody hangover, not for any particular reason other than sometimes that's what happens when you get really upset. It carries over into the next day. But throughout today, I've had good conversations at work with my boss. I've had good conversations with my friends on Instagram. I've had good conversations with my friend in real life at lunch. Jason and I are nitpicking each other a little bit, but there's this understanding there that even though tensions build up and we blow up, at the end of the day, we both feel so bad for it because when you say something really mean to the person you love the most, it like eats away at you inside. And so we had a discussion about that yesterday, and it just made me feel so much better because it was I think every relationship gets to a point where you're not quite sure if that person is still fully invested, and it comes from self-doubt. For me, it comes from self-doubt and self-consciousness in myself. Sometimes I question whether or not he feels the same about me as he used to, which he doesn't. That's ridiculous to think that he did because we were 17 when we started dating. We've been together for 11 years. We both have changed so much. And so it's ridiculous to think you know, does he still love me like he did when we were dating? No, he loves me differently. And that's good. That's a good thing. He loves me differently. And we had that conversation last night, and it just helps me to know that even though we might say things to each other in anger, or he might be shut down because he's stressed at work, or I might be shut down because I'm stressed about whatever is going on in my life, that when you really sit down to think it through and talk through it, like, we love each other and we're here for each other, and that's what matters at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if we're not getting along that week. We still love each other. It's just we're irritated, we're irritable, and we're in bad moods because we're human and it happens. So we just need to learn what buttons not to push and what each other needs is in those moments so that we can be supportive of each other. And I think that's why we're really good at doing that. And that's why our relationship has lasted for 11 years. And that's why, even though we were children when we got married, that as adults, we're still together. We're learning together and trying to grow together. And at the end of the day, our friendship is what keeps us together. I think that the fact that we were friends before we ever started dating, and we have a very strong friendship, there are times in our lives where we make a better friends than we do spouses to each other. And that is the only thing I think that keeps us going through some of these hard times, because if he wasn't my best friend, I don't know that I would put up with some of this stuff. But sometimes I think you have closer bonds with your friends than you do with your blood relatives. And I truly believe in soulmates, and I believe that there is multiple soulmates for one person. I don't think there's just one soulmate. And I think that some of you guys that I've met, like Levi, he's my soulmate. Like, we were meant to find each other in this path of life and spend time together and get to know each other and become friends. Just because I use the word soulmate doesn't mean that he's my one and only. It just means that I think that we are meant to be a part of each other's lives. So that's how I feel with Levi. That's how I feel with Jason. That's how I feel with my father. Like, there's just these, with Krista, my friend Krista, like, there's certain people in your life you just feel that way towards. And that's what I believe. So anyway, that's a big, long philosophical rant about my breakdown yesterday. And I just want to put it out there because if you went through the same thing or are going through something similar, figure out how to let it out in a healthy way. Try not to do what I did. But if you do what I did, do not hate yourself over it. Do not beat yourself up over it. The day will pass. You will start to feel better. Just get it off your chest and apologize to those that you hurt that are deserving of that apology, and just try to do better. That's all we can do. We are here. My dad said something to me today. He said, that's why we're here, to learn. Because I was talking about Kira, my niece, who's 14. I said, she was 3 when I met her. You blink your eye and they grow up so fast. And he said, you're telling me my daughter's turning 29 today. And he said, I blinked my eyes and my daughter's more mature and put together than I am. And I said, no, I'm still learning. He said, we're all still learning. He said, that's why we're here. We're all here to learn. And so if you use that concept, I feel like there's no better concept to live by in my eyes, because you can really just take everything that happens to you as a learning experience. Take it as a learning experience. Take it as, how can I use this to be a better person? And that's what I'm trying to do today. I'm not going to beat myself up, but how can I take my experience last night and turn it into a positive and be a better person, a better communicator, better for myself, better for my family. So anyway, I'm done with that. It's my birthday. I don't want to do any more philosophical stuff today. So I want to knit and watch Friends and talk to my friends and go out with my husband. So that's what I'm going to do. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day 5 of Advent. I'm pretty sure I keep calling it day 4 today. I don't know. Probably because I'm knitting day 4. And I will see you soon. Bye.
the scissors at?
Here's my birthday cake from Jason.
I tried. Stupid effing gel.
I mean, I think this could be on like the Great British Bake Off, right?
Stop.
Hi guys. It is 11 o'clock at night. I am probably not going to open up December 5th today because I'm still working on day 4 and I don't want to get my colors mixed up. So I have we just got home. We went to dinner and we went to go see Harry Potter. Oh, it's not Harry Potter. It's Fantastic Beasts. And same thing. So all that I've knit today is I did the stripe on my cozy knitter socks. I did, I added day 4 to my adventurous shawl. And that's it. So I am probably going to start working on my Winter Wonderland of Minis wrap with Teeny Button Studios. And depending on how long that takes me, I might start the Dust of Snow shawl. Normally I do Jimmy Bean's wool in between the two. So I do the Joji Locatelli, I forget what it's called. Get Together wrap, I think is what it's called. But it's a lot of lace and it's pretty late and I don't want to take the risk of messing something up. Although I do think that this day is not lace work, but I'm not going to take any chances. So yeah, that's my plans. I am going to be home the next 2 days. I can't drive myself anywhere because my license expired today and I did not get it renewed. So I am probably going to be housebound for the next 2 days unless Jason decides to chauffeur me around, which he's probably not going to do. I am going to insert some pictures of my birthday cake he bought me and decorated.
I didn't do anything.
Izzy's upset because he walked near me. And also we found out Izzy is addicted to cake. She'll do anything for a piece of cake. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It was a really good day. I went into work this morning, got some work done, came home, got some knitting in before Jason got home, and then we basically have been gone all evening. So I got to talk to Levi and knit with him for a few minutes before Jason got home, so that was nice. And I've had a ton of amazing messages from you guys today, so thank you guys so much. And I am sure I will probably put in snippets of whatever I knit for the rest of tonight, and then tomorrow I will probably get to open 2 Advent days. So I'm gonna go because Jason's ready for me to stop recording. I think day 1 he was totally cool with Vlogmas. Day 5 he's done. But the fun news is that I purchased enough Christmas gifts for Jason that I'm gonna make him an advent calendar that starts tomorrow. So starting tomorrow he gets to open up an advent like I do. What do you think about that? Are you excited?
Yes. I hate Christmas.
He's a Grinch. Alright guys, I will either see you in a little bit or probably tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye!